everybody. Woo! I am joined here today by four lovely ladies who I want to introduce really quick. Actually, I want to let them introduce themselves, but we just want to make sure the live is working really.
Hey, I see it.
Okay, good. We already have 20 people here. Or no, hold on.
I see 30 on YouTube.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. We are using something called StreamYard, which is brand new. So if anything weird happens, I'm going to blame that. I just wanted to introduce, we have Brittany, Jessie, Mandy, and Natalia here, and I wanted to give them all a chance to introduce themselves. So we'll go from top to bottom, I guess. I'll let you start, Brittany.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Brittany Wang. I have an Authortube channel on here as well. 8 or 3 random facts about ourselves. So I'm going to share that I just finished my first round of beta readers, so that's really exciting. I'm planning to enter Pitch Wars /AMM, Author Mentor Match soon. Just something super random. I'm so excited. And something super random is I love superheroes. Anybody else? Let me know. Yes. I love that.
That's awesome. How about you, Jessie?
Hi guys, I'm Jessie Elliott. I am the author of the Twisted series, which is a new adult urban fantasy with romance. 3 facts about me. I'm going to start querying in the fall because I'm going hybrid. I am the creator of the Wonder Writers Retreat, which you guys have probably heard a ton about these last few weeks. And the 3rd thing about me is I have a cat named Phoebe, and she's named after the character from Friends, which is not a surprise to anyone.
I love that. And Mandy?
My name's Mandy. I guess I am trying to finish the first draft of my 4th book by the end of next month, hopefully sooner than that. I design book covers, and I'm getting married in October, which I realize is officially less than 2 months from now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How about you, Natalia?
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Natalia Lee. Random facts about me. Before the stream started, we were all like panicking, trying to figure out facts about ourselves. So I guess I'll talk about Pistol Daisy. That's my new book that's supposed to be coming out. It was supposed to come out in August, but I'm really pushing my publication back. So that'll be my new book coming out hopefully in the next couple months. Another random fact, I guess, is that I recently got a new job with a publishing company that I have been loving so much. I get to work from my office all day with authors, and I absolutely love it. And 3rd fact is, I wrote my facts down. Hang on. My boyfriend Greg and I just bought a new van that we want to totally renovate and turn into a camper van so that we can take our cats, Mew and Tifa, on lots of mountain adventures. So that's kind of like outside of writing world. That'll be the main thing going on in my life. So super exciting.
I'm so jealous.
That's awesome.
I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I really want to know more about that publishing house really quick. Before we do, though, I should say, icebreaker question for everybody watching. We would love to know where you're from, where you're watching from, and then what is your favorite fairy tale retelling to keep in theme with the night here. So can I ask Natalia what the publishing house is? Is that okay?
Well, I don't really want to give the exact name. I'm happy to talk like about what I do and what my job is, but like the name of the company, I feel a little weird saying just because of like legal stuff.
Oh yeah.
But essentially what my job is I get paired up with authors, and then I'm kind of like their project manager and their representative. So I take them through the whole process. I work with cover designers. I work with book designers, copywriters. Like I work with everybody that helps create the exact book that the author wants. And I just take them through the whole process. And it's been amazing because we do that already as like self-published and indie authors. So we know everything that goes on behind the scenes. So the fact that I can take all these people, these brand new authors who have never done it before, they have no idea what they're doing, and kind of like hold their hand and walk them through the process. It's amazing because it feels like doing it for the first time over and over and over again. And it's just, it's awesome. Like, I can't believe that I found this job. It literally feels like a dream job. I don't know how it happened, but that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, like literally sounds like a dream job. I honestly would adore that. That's so cool.
Yeah, and I mean, I get to work from home. I don't have to drive in the heat to go walk dogs all day. So I'm loving it.
That's awesome. Oh, cool. So I'm new to StreamYard, but I think I see comments coming in. Everybody's from, oh my gosh, there's so many comments right now. Brittany, help me out.
Yeah, and then we got people from the UK, Tennessee, Michigan, Maryland, all over. People are saying Beauty and the Beast. I think we're asking for retellings though. I'm looking
Yep.
Cinder. Some people are just saying their favorite fairy tale in general, which is great too.
Cool.
My mom's in the comments just hi mom.
Hi Mandy's mom. That's awesome. Okay, Brittany, by the way, you guys, I haven't said this, but Brittany's my moderator tonight because I tend to be a little bit all over, and so she's gonna help me like make sure that we catch all your comments. But I'm so excited you're all here, and we have 3 games tonight. I don't know why I did that. It may look like 6, but there's 3 games. And also 5 giveaways. And we're just going to talk about the Stolen Kingdom in between. So I thought it would be fun to kick off the night with the first game, which is our crowning ceremony. Are you guys ready for this? Hold on. All right, here we go. Wait for it. It's loading.
Can we put them on?
Can you hear it? Okay, go. It looks so beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
I'll just hold mine for now.
Brittany, yours turned out so awesome. I love it.
So pretty. I love yours. It's so simple and fun. I love the flowers.
I'm going to turn off those things.
I was just lazy. I was so lazy. I was like, this is good. I'll use this.
All right, I need to take a picture of you guys. You are all really cute. Oh my gosh. Mandy, is yours a snowflake? Did you just
know, isn't it?
That's so funny. I love it all.
Oh, you guys are amazing. I love it. So, okay, let me get back on track. The goal of this game is we're calling it Which Disney Queen or Princess Am I? And so our crowns don't necessarily reflect who we are because it's really tricky to make a crown. Brittany, yours is falling off. Oh no.
Keep going.
Okay, I will. So basically, and honestly, if you look up Disney crowns, I will just tell you right now, they all look the same. So these are not really reflecting who we are, but we all picked a Disney queen or princess, and then we're playing a guessing game. This is like a celebrity game, but oh my gosh, somebody's already guessing. Not just yet. But the idea is to do yes or no questions. So in this particular first game, it's going to be more of us playing, but we would love for you to send us ideas for questions we could ask each other. And I think we're just going to go around alphabetically. So in order, top to bottom again. But to randomly pick who starts, because we could win this really fast accidentally. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to post this comment.
I saw that.
That's so cool. You can post comments with this.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
Okay, I just had to show you guys. But yes, I could be the queen of the corgis if that was a Disney queen. That would be really cool. So I'm going to pick, because I shouldn't start it, I'm going to pick a random number between 1 through 10. You guys all pick a number, and whoever's closest gets to start.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Wait, 5. Do we say our number?
Yeah. Okay.
7.
7. Okay.
3.
Okay. 2. Okay. I didn't pick a number.
Oh my god.
I think I was gonna go with 10 though. So who was closest to 10?
I said 7.
Okay, Natalia, you get to start.
So I have to ask somebody a question.
Yeah, yes or no question.
To just one of us, not everybody.
Yes. Yep. Good point. Yep. Just one person. If you feel like you know who somebody might be, ask them a question to feel it out.
This one is probably going to apply to most people, but Bethany, is your mom dead?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I didn't think about that one. That was a good question too, because there's a lot of sad Disney characters.
Mm-hmm.
It was a weird direction to go.
I just thought about it. I'm like, I feel like most princesses that are dead.
That escalated quickly. Yes. Very, very serious.
Okay, so then I go next. So I will say Jesse's crown looks familiar to me. I don't know if you were actually basing it off somebody or not, but are you from the sea?
No.
No. Okay.
No, sorry, no.
Okay. All right. Brittany, your turn.
Who? What was the question? I missed it. It like jumped
Oh,
over.
I asked. Yeah. So we can all use each other's questions if we can kind of feel it out too. But I asked Jessie if she was from the sea, like the ocean.
Okay. And no. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm asking a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Pick who you want to ask.
Mandy,
Mm-hmm.
do you get saved by a prince?
No? No.
No. Okay.
She has to think about it. This is the thing.
Oh, I probably should have rewatched the movie before this.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. I'm so curious now. Okay. So now it is back to Mandy. First Mandy.
Did Jessie ask a question?
No, did you? No. Okay, how did I? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm too excited.
Can I ask the question? Can we focus on one person at a time? Because I feel like I'm going to forget what people said, and I'm going to be like, I'm never going to choose.
But if we do that, then once you're guessed, you're out. You're dethroned. You guys.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
It's okay if you forget.
Can we guess at any time, even if it wasn't us asking the question?
What?
I think we should wait till our turn.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. This game was not thought through. Sorry, guys.
So if people in the comments are already guessing, do you want me to ask right out, or do you want to
Really ask straight out. But no, wait. But it's Jessie's turn. I think.
Okay.
No, did you ask one, Brittany? I'm
I
so.
did, but I thought, yeah, Jessie, go. Use your turn.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Mandy.
No, I feel like
Is
we get
the
these ones.
movie you're from one of the more recent Disney films?
Oh.
Oh, I know what I want to ask Mandy now. Okay, Mandy's turn.
Okay, I get to be safe for another round. Jessie, are you asleep for most of the movie?
I know what Jessie
Yes.
I don't actually.
You don't get a follow-up question, Mandy.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh shoot. Okay, Natalia's turn.
So can I ask Jessie who she is and see if we can dethrone her? Jessie, are you Aurora from Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah.
Yes.
The first one is dethroned.
What does it mean?
I'll just let you guys know, Timmy also wondered if Jessie was Aurora. So
Oh, nice. Good
Of
job.
course I
Timmy.
picked Aurora.
no, right?
I think somebody else said it too. Maya guessed that. And so did Samantha. Nice.
Oh,
You guys are
Good
good.
job, guys.
All right. Now let's
You
see.
can also be queens, just so you remember. Okay.
Shoot. I should have. Yeah. All right. My turn?
Mhm.
Okay. I had totally kind of thought I knew what Jessie was, but Mandy, are you Queen/Princess Elsa?
Yeah.
Woo!
Although I think it was my mom who was like, maybe she's Snow White. I'm like, that would be a good play on words.
Mhm. Oh, that would.
I didn't think of that.
But the snowflake, I feel dumb for not asking it right off the bat. So then, Brittany, you get to go next. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
I'm asking someone now. Okay. Natalia, are you a princess or a queen?
Wait, doesn't it have to be a yes or no question?
Oh,
Oh.
shoot.
Are you a princess?
Yes, I am a princess.
Nice. Good catch. I didn't even think of that.
My turn now? Bethany, do you have siblings?
No.
Okay.
Natalia, do you have siblings?
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't help me at all.
You just read the comments, didn't you?
Is it my turn now?
Yep.
Okay. Natalia, do you live in the sea?
No.
I kind of wonder if some of us are the same thing.
I wonder too.
Oh, whose turn is it? I'm so.
I think it's my turn. I'm trying to think of a question.
Somebody says no.
Bethany,
Yeah,
would you say that you were lonely for most of your life growing up?
definitely. Natalia. No, wait, Brittany. I cannot tell by your crowns at all. I don't know.
To do with the crown.
Okay. Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. Okay, I'm going to read the comments. I feel like somebody was helping me out. Oh.
Natalia is really bothering me now.
Who said that?
Them people. I'm sorry I'm bothering you so much.
Is that? Oh, goodness.
I can't figure out who you are.
Oh, I see. Okay, shoot. There are some people who are giving like good answers though. Like,
There's some good comments. There's like some very good comments.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of ideas, but I keep looking at you guys' crowns and I'm like, I don't know if that's it. Is Pocahontas a princess? I don't know.
I think I would consider her a princess, right?
Okay. Well, I don't know. Would you?
It's not your turn to ask a question, Mandy.
I lost it.
Brittany, are you wicked?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant the musical. I'm like, that's not Disney.
No, not the musical, but my character is not the good one.
So
sit down.
if I guess who somebody is and get it wrong, am I like decrowned or do I get to stay in the game?
Just uses up a question.
Okay.
Wait, I think it's Brittany though.
Right?
Oh,
is it Brittany's turn? Okay.
I know it's hard to like. It doesn't feel like a circle to me, so I keep getting confused.
Natalia, do you have red, orange hair?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now I have to try to decrown somebody because everybody's figuring it out. Bethany, are you Rapunzel?
Yes. That was me. Good one.
Okay. So wait, no, I think I'm about to decrown maybe if I get the right
Oh,
one. Now,
so
right?
harsh.
Are you Merida?
I am Merida.
Brittany,
Brittany, who are you? Or should we let people in the comments guess?
I think people.
Anybody already guessed? Let's see.
I think I saw someone guess, and that's assuming they're correct. Hold on, what was
Go ahead. Tell me what they guessed.
it? It was Maverick who guessed Maleficent.
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
I saw somebody just say Wicked Queen.
Well, isn't there someone named Evil Queen? I forget which movie.
An evil queen, like Snow White.
She does have a specific name.
Oh shoot, this could be a while. I'm
asking more questions.
Okay, are you from Snow White?
No.
Oh.
From Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Queen of Hearts.
Oh.
Yes?
Yes.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. Ursula would have been good too.
But she's technically queen. She wants to be
kind of like a sea queen, right?
Oh, maybe she is. Maybe you're right.
Okay.
She may have been fun.
Somebody said Regina from Once. I should have picked that one.
That would have been cool.
That was a fun game. I liked that a lot.
Thank you guys. Okay, so we'll switch to the giveaway, which I just realized that I forgot to plan questions for this. But what you guys win when you answer a question, which I'm going to make up on the spot, is the ebook of The Stolen Kingdom. So if you haven't got it yet, I'm going to pull up the comments, make sure I'm watching them. Actually, Brittany, there's a delay on mine. So if you want to grab the first person to get it right, I think you'll know.
Mm-hmm.
I should have thought of a good question. Oh yeah, nice product placement. I'm gonna base this on the first chapter because I sent that out in my newsletter. No, the second chapter. What is the name of the book that Ari reads in? This is going to be really difficult. I don't know why I picked this.
No, let's see a dedicated fan there.
This could have. I probably should have put this one at the end. As somebody guessed, I don't remember. That's not it. That's not it. Oh my gosh.
She reads. Yeah. Okay.
Book that she reads. Yeah. It's once you like think on it, if you know the story, it's easy, but it might not be easy. I'm giving myself time to think of a backup question. Oh, you guys still talking about Merida? I love that.
Yeah. I love Merida. Oh my gosh.
He says the history of the Jinn.
Lexi, you are super close. Super, super close. It's even more basic than that. That's the first hint, number one.
Renee says the Book of the Jinn.
You're getting closer. Getting closer. I made this hard. Dang. Arabian Nights and Aladdin. Nope. Nope. Close though. I mean, not really. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good.
Distress just says history book. Or Jinn.
Sydney got it.
Woohoo, Sydney!
Sydney!
The Land of the Jinn. That was harder than I thought it would be. Sydney's the first one to get it, right? Brittany, on your end too?
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody went and looked because they're all coming in now. Nice job, Sydney. So just email me, Bethany@Atazadeh@yahoo.com, and I will send it to you. Okay, now what's next? Okay, so we had a little bit of a Stolen Kingdom Q&A.
Sweet.
So what I did, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm not prepared, but I asked people on Instagram to kind of give me like fun things to talk about. And so I'll just do like 3 really quick ones. Cool. And kind of intersperse it here. Unless you guys have a question while I'm trying to do this.
I just have a random comment, something that reminded me of your book. I've been playing The Witcher 3 a lot lately. If anybody's a gamer out there, it's an amazing game. And there was a whole quest I had to do yesterday about like finding and capturing a djinn to try to break a spell. Yeah, on one of the characters. And the whole time I was like, oh my God, like Bethany needs to play this. She needs to see this quest right now. Like that's all I could think about the whole time I was playing it.
That is so cool. I love that. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. There is a show. Do you guys know the Vampire Diaries and the originals?
Yes.
Okay, so you know the one that came out with the daughter? I can't think of the name of it.
Legacies?
Yes, that's the one. And so she in that there's, I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's like magical creatures that come up and they just explore all these fun different magical creatures. So that's really fun. But then they have a Ginny. And then like throughout the show, they keep pronouncing it Genie. And she's like, it's Ginny. And like, hilarious. I'm like, yes, I say it right. So, side note. Okay, so I found it. What does kiss, marry, and kill mean?
It's a game.
Oh, who would you kiss, who would you kill, and who would you marry?
Oh, okay. So Renee Dugan says kiss, marry, and kill for Caden's crew. Oh, that's hard.
Good question.
Okay, well, I feel like Caden's the best, so I guess he gets the marry one. If you kiss somebody and marry somebody else, that's weird.
Before you get married.
What's that, Mandy?
Oh, before you get married.
Yeah. Oh man, we'll just make Caden both of them. I'm gonna break the rules.
That's how the game works.
And then kill all the others. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm bad at this game.
You're very bad at this game.
Moving on. There are at least 3 questions in here about what inspired it. So I talked about this a little bit in the interview I got to do with Meg from iWriterly, but basically my husband is from Iran. And so every time he would talk to me about Aladdin, he'd be like, you know that genies that means devil in Farsi, right? And I'm like, does it though? Does it really? So one day after he said it like the 3rd time, because he thinks he's funny, I went and looked it up and I'm like, actually, it's this super cool, it's like supernatural being that could be good or evil. And so it kind of has some hints of like the Fae, but not at the same time. And so that just inspired this whole thing. I was like, this is too cool. I want to write a story about this. So that's that answer. Yeah. They're literally all what inspired you. I love that. Last one for now. Did you have the entire outline done before fast drafting? If you guys have ever watched me and Brittany's Save the Cat beats, then you know that we do the loose beats, like the 15 story beats. But besides that, I just fast drafted. Out of all you guys, raise your hand if you plot. If you're plotting.
I do.
Like, does the beats count? Because I do those. Okay, then yeah.
I feel like, okay, so we're all kind of plotters, but I feel like that's all I do. You guys
Me
go
too.
fast.
Me too.
Okay, interesting.
I have a question for you, Bethany.
Sure.
I don't know if you've discussed this in another video before, but I have found it difficult to use the Save the Cat method with like the second book in the series.
Oh,
the third book in the series. So have you guys been able to use those beats for sequels?
I feel like, okay, this is a really good question. I feel like it'd be fun to hear everybody's answer, maybe. I don't know, Mandy, if yours is more of a standalone, if it applies, but for sequels, I feel like actually I do okay with the mini story, but I don't do okay when it comes to the arc of the whole series. If that makes sense? Like, I'm like, how do you do one arc? I don't know how to merge them. If that makes sense. What do you guys think?
I'm still learning how.
Yeah.
Still learning how. And Jesse,
I've never tried it. Like, because for my sequel, that was before I started doing the beats.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
And I suppose, Brittany, you've got yours kind of plotted out, but not maybe done yet.
The second book, yeah. I just look at it as like I'm taking the same main character, but they're learning something new. Most of the beats are similar, but like they're like on a new path or an additional path, but it's teaching them something new. So I think like the beats mostly like help you shape like the character arc. And so if you think of it that way, then it's like if my character is learning something or growing in a new way, then I have to use these beats to like shape them differently.
That makes sense. I might try that.
Actually, now that you say it, yeah, for character arc, I found that I was having my character learn kind of the same thing through the 4 books, but like it was almost like going through a game, like you were saying, Natalia, where it's like level 1 and then level 2, level 3, level 4. Right. They're growing, but they're not like getting it till the end. So I guess there is like a character arc. That's a good way to look at it. But yeah, when I looked at it as like trying to do the beats for the series as a whole, I just broke down. And whenever I like get stuck in outlining, I just quit.
Right.
So yeah. Renee says, my series are 5+ books and I cannot advise. So it sounds like we're not alone. Casey Lannon says 4-book series and have specific character arcs, but they all play into the whole series arc. So that's interesting. Hey, Bree. Okay. I love that question. Thank you, Natalia. That was awesome.
Yeah. Do you want me to save any questions that I see for?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Did you have some, or I didn't really ask anybody for any yet?
Jackie just said any tip for fast drafting.
Ah, okay. Yes. Don't stop. just do it. Like literally just do it. Don't be okay with it being crap, because it would be anyway. It's better to just crap faster. Is that
so in our I have like a writers mastermind group, and we always tell each other fail faster. Because the more you fail and the faster you fail, the more likely you are to get to where you want to be faster.
That's a really positive way to look at like the process, because so many people are afraid of not doing, a story justice, but you have to fail at it, right? In order to finally get to that good story that you want to be able to tell.
Exactly. So we're just always like, fail faster, fail harder. But how failing this week,
I love that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. So I don't know. I feel like we have more questions, but I also have games too. We'll leave some extra time at the end for fun, random chats. So this next game is most likely to. I don't know how this
will be fun. Ooh, and maybe if we need like additionals, we can pull from the comments too.
Oh, Oh, yes, please.
Yes, I love that. And by the way, you guys, this one is audience participation. So like we are all going to, we have little, let me grab them, little sticky notes for like who, once I say like who's most likely to something, then we'll count to like a number and then we'll hold up our answer, but you can also type in the comments. So I'll give you time to type for each one. So I should give like an example maybe just to show the game. Should we do that?
Sure.
How it works? Okay. So like, for example, this is one that I wasn't going to do because I want to say all of us as an answer to this one. But like, for example, most likely to have a book made into a movie. And then we would grab our sticky and we'd be like, da-da-da-da, but just one. But I'd say all of you. And so then that's how it works. And our only rules are obviously one person, and then you can't say yourself. So for each of us, we can't say ourselves, but in the comments, you guys can just say, just type in the name or first initial for whoever you think it will be. You guys ready for this? Okay.
Lit.
Did you guys read this in advance before I start?
No.
Okay, good.
We're not prepared.
I don't want you to be prepared.
I like Natalia's idea though too. Like people in the comments, if you guys want us to ask, like you have a certain question, like who's most likely to, you should give us some ideas.
I love that. Yes, please do. All right, so this will be our practice one. Most likely to, and don't hold it up just yet, like hold on to it and I'll let people type. Most likely to write a sad ending.
Ooh.
So I got to pull up the comments here. I'm super curious.
Oh, God, I have to think about this for a minute.
Me too.
It's really hard, right?
Because
Why? What were you going to say?
I'll say it afterwards.
Okay, are you guys ready? I don't know if any other comments coming in. I haven't seen any.
Some people are coming in. Yep.
Okay, sweet. On your mark, get set, go.
Yeah.
Everybody voted Mandy.
That was awesome.
Mandy.
Everyone else, well, you're all pleasant, really. I just
You're
fast, so I feel like you would do it. And I always write unhappy endings.
That's why I voted you. Yeah, because you're like, I like
I love to write unhappy endings. I think that's life.
that was what were you gonna say, Brittany?
Most people said Mandy in the comments. There's a few Natalias. Charlie said sad ending equals Brittany. I don't know why, but I like complicated endings. Yeah, but most people said Mandy as well.
Yeah, do sad endings mean like cliffhangers? Because then in that case, maybe all of us.
Oh, yeah. Endings that make you angry.
Ooh, sad. Okay. Somebody said for another question that we should do is most likely to write a swoon-worthy first kiss. Do you guys want to do that one?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun. I like that one, so I'm going to pull it out. That was Kayla who said that. Okay, so think on it. I'll give you a couple seconds. Ooh, oh, I know what I want to say. Okay, ready? Go. Ooh, Brittany,
Guys. Pick the romance author. It's fine.
Right.
Well, I mean, the tagline is swoon-worthy with a dash of sass, so.
Literally everybody is typing my name in the chat.
I see that.
Oh, I love that though. That's such a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
It
I'm
is.
so complimented that you picked me.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do think Brittany's characters are very swoon-worthy, but I won't say any more. It's too soon to say anything about that. Okay, my next one that I have, and if you guys have more most likelies, I'll ask Brittany maybe they'll write them down because I'm not paying very good attention. But the next one is most likely to write a 10-book series. I don't know if anybody's likely to do that, but oh, I feel like Natalia just grabbed one and you're like ready to go.
Oh, I was ready. I knew.
Oh, I'm ready.
I know. Seriously? Oh, okay. Okay, ready, go.
Bethany.
We are all on the same page.
Oh my gosh.
We know each other so well.
Now I have to write a 10-book series.
Right?
You do.
That's the self-publishing formula. Get on it.
It is, I know, but it's hard. I feel like 4 was stretching it for me. Do you guys, does that sound weird to anybody? I feel like 3.
I'm going into 4.
You are, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about to start book 3 of Pistol Daisy in November, but my hope is 6 books. But we'll see how that goes.
Ooh,
A lot of people said Natalia in the chat, so feeling it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because I've said that in so many videos, like, oh, here's what I want to do. Now I have to follow through and actually do it.
I do feel like you got to do what's right for the story. So like, if Stolen Kingdom happens to be like a place that I love hanging out, I guess I would write more. I would just find companion novels or something, maybe, or companion series. But yeah, sometimes I feel like I would get bored, you know. Although fast drafting probably helps because you're not spending as much time in it, and then you just have to deal with editing it. So, oh my gosh, Meg says, Natalia, 6 books is a lot. I agree. That's
cool. I mean, it does help that they're short, though. I mean, how long are yours, Bethany? Like generally,
for
the Stolen Kingdom.
Well, so when I fast draft, it tends to be 50K, but then when I finally get to the end, now it's like 82. No,
see, that's
80.
Yeah, see, that's long compared to mine. I think book 1 right now is at like 40,000 and book 2 is almost at 50.
Okay.
So much shorter books, I feel like you're able to kind of break down the larger story into those smaller chunks.
And I feel like that's a really good indie author strategy too.
I'm trying to learn from like Chris Fox, Courtney at the Courtney Project, Sarah Cannon, like they're killing it. So I'm trying to learn.
What's that, Jesse?
Mark Dawson is really good.
Mark Dawson. I'll have to look him up. I've never seen him before.
Yeah, I feel like I did write a novella. The 3rd book is a novella. I can't say that word. But novella.
I say novella.
Novella.
Okay, novella. But yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened. So I don't know. I was like at the midpoint in the beats, and I'm like, there's only, I think it was 15,000 words. I'm like, that's not right. I think this is gonna be a novella. Novella, whatever.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I've kind of lost it. The word has no meaning. Okay, so the next one I have
in here, just so you know, too.
Do you have some good ones? Okay, what do you have, Brittany?
Okay, I wrote it down and I couldn't find who said it, but someone said most likely to get emotional writing their own scene.
Ooh, that one's really good.
Wait, what was it?
Most likely. Sorry, you go.
Most likely to get emotional writing their own scene.
Ooh. And I see another good one too that I'm going to try to hold on to. But okay, most likely to get emotional. Okay, I have mine.
This is hard.
I'm trying to decide between 2 that I think it might be. Okay.
You guys ready?
I think.
Mandy's not. Just grab a post it.
I mean, basically, that's what I did.
All right, here we go. Go. Oh wait, there's 2 for me. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Half and half.
I don't know about. I feel like I'm not emotional at all. How about you, Natalia?
Not very. I mean, it's interesting. Like, I hear some people talk about like the beauty of finishing a draft and crying their eyes out. I'm like, I knew the ending like for a year ahead. I didn't cry at all. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's always like the exciting feelings of being like emotionally overwhelmed and proud and all that, but I've never like cried or anything while writing.
Same.
Has anyone here cried while writing?
Yeah, has anybody?
I've come close.
I have.
Really? Stop, Phil. Right? How's it going?
I feel like I've cried.
Yeah.
Well, not like full out cried, but like teared up writing certain scenes because they're freaking sad. But like I haven't cried like after finishing a draft. I cried holding my book for the first time, but that's not like part of the writing.
I didn't even do that. I'm such a robot.
I love writing emotional scenes.
Really?
Oh God, yeah.
Brittany, have you cried? You're being really quiet. I'm curious.
I teared up.
You look like a crier in the comments.
Yeah, no, everybody's saying I'm a crier. I'm totally a crier. I process through tears, even happiness. But there was one scene in this last draft that I was working through that I was like getting teary, like feeling the main characters, everything. So.
Aww.
Yeah. I felt it like a yes. Like emotionally, you're like, yes, this is like what it's supposed to be like. I don't know.
I like that. That's awesome. I see some people say they laugh when they're writing, like they make themselves laugh.
I do that for sure. It's always nice. Like, I have found myself doing it not so much when I'm actually writing, but when I'm reading, like proofreading, I'll go through and read a little like joke or something, like a jab that a character will say, and it's like, that's good. That's good. I like it. Yeah.
I totally have done that. Like, yeah, usually at the proofreading stage when it's finally getting good, it's like, hey, did I write that?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but not always. But sometimes. Oh, cool. So I have more, but I don't want to ignore if anybody else had a good one.
There was most likely to hate their book to movie adaptation.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh.
Maya. I wrote down Maya's name. So thanks, Maya.
That was Maya.
So
Thank you,
good.
Maya. Shoot, I'm looking at your initials here. I don't know. Do you guys know?
I have one, but I'm really not sure.
Yeah, no, it could be a couple.
My mom put in her voice, so thanks, Mom.
All of us, because if they mess it up, then
Literally, I'm trying to think here who is like the pickiest in terms of when they see book to movie adaptations.
like in general. Good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also trying to think of like the type of book that each of us writes, because some of them might translate to movies better than others.
Oh,
True.
oh, true.
There's a lot of factors to this one. I'm
Right?
like, people are already guessing. Oh, we gotta go. Okay, ready? Go. Brittany,
Oh.
I just think Jesse would be like, no, let me direct it. I
I
need
can see Jesse doing that for sure.
yeah.
Well, and I thought Brittany, because like with a pirate fairy fantasy, like there's so much that could go really right or really wrong with like translating that into a movie.
Is it weird? So like part of me, because like a lot of books like don't have wings, like they're just basically sort of humanish looking. They don't have wings, and so like part of why, so I have their wings retracting. So and part of the reason in my brain was like, if this is ever a movie, it's gonna be ridiculous. I am ridiculous.
That reminds me of, have you guys seen the advertisements for that new show that's coming out? It's like a steampunk fairy fantasy with Orlando Bloom and that girl from Paper Towns.
I have not. That sounds good.
So cool. Like they have wings and everything, and it's like a Carnival Row. That sounds right. Yeah, Carnival Row. I think that's it.
Oh, you know what? I did see that. Yeah.
So cool.
It's a TV show?
I think it's going to be a TV show.
Write it down.
Can I ask why everyone thinks I would hate my, like everyone in the comments is
I noticed that,
and I don't know why. I feel like She's Not Here would make an amazing movie. I'm just going to say that.
But it's not whether it would make one, it's whether they would mess it up.
How can they mess up mine doesn't have any magical aspects?
I have an idea. I don't know if this is right, but you know how everybody's so easily offended? So they would like try to like remove offensive bits.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Let's remove the part where she experiments on a young girl, because that could offend some people. And that's basically the whole plot of the book. So.
Exactly. Which, I mean, in a lot of stories, if you remove the offensive parts, like that's usually what's the beat that I'm looking at? The catalyst.
Oh my gosh. I had so many, like when I was doing beta reader stuff, I had so many people tell me like, oh, this is offensive, this is offensive, this is offensive. I'm like, you guys, this is 1880. These people are offensive. That's what they are. Like, they're not like social justice warriors in 2019. It's okay.
Exactly. Like that.
Like, come on, it's a story.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel that.
Oh, me too. So much.
I'll just say this because I've already gotten like a couple. I've got mostly good reviews, but a couple not so great reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So I've definitely been feeling that today. That little like, ow.
Mm-hmm.
If people don't get what we intend, then the book wasn't for them. So.
Yep. Absolutely.
Why are people guessing Natalia's name? Oh,
the Carnival Row thing, I think.
Yeah, they're all getting excited. I need to watch this. I'm super excited.
Makes it so much yes to steampunk.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, so I did see another good one, but I lost it. It was about killing.
Yes. Most likely to kill off a major character as their twist. So it could be like the main character's love interest or their best friend or something.
Ooh, gosh. Okay. This one is tricky.
Mm-hmm.
All right, actually, no, it's not. Okay, I got it.
I'm having a hard time. Who am I going to say? I'm like staring at all of you trying to figure it out. Who is it?
Monique is like, me.
Ready?
Okay,
I think.
let's do it. Ah.
Okay, I don't know.
Ready, go.
Oh.
Brittany. What does Natalia say? Mandy. Mandy, you lose.
I mean, I can't say anything. So I've said multiple times I love killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why it was easy for me. I was like, oh, I know.
But those that said me, yes.
What?
I'm
just confirming. Those that picked up my name, you are correct.
I haven't read any of your stuff, but I feel like you've got a dark side.
Dark side, Brittany. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the comments, the guesses for this one are kind of all over. I've seen all our names. Cool. Okay, so I do have like a ton more, but we'll just do, I don't know, like one more, and then we can move on to the next thing. If that sounds good. Okay, I got to pick the best one now. Shoot. All right, I have a couple. I have like most likely to write in a sword fight, most likely to write a book with a spy in it, most likely to go on a book tour, most likely to listen to classical music while writing. Any of those pop out to you for our last one?
To the easy money method.
Okay.
What do people in the comments want?
Yeah, good idea. I love that. This is why Brittany is my moderator. Do you guys want to do sword fight or a spy or book tour or listen to, I think I say classical music. I don't know why. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what I was looking at when I made these. Oh, I also had most likely to write new adult, but then I was like, I don't know what Pistol Daisy is. Is it new adult? Because I remember in one of your videos you were kind of like saying it could go both ways or something.
I do feel that it's new adult. I think there's just a part of me that's afraid to admit it because I feel like the marketing is hard for new adult. Yeah. I mean, Jesse, you've done new adult. Like, I love new adult, and I want there to be more new adult books. So I would say that yes, it is one. I just have to come to terms with it and like figure out a way to market it like that.
Natalia, I would encourage you that probably will sell better because in the indie world, those sell way better than traditional stuff.
Right. Yep, that's true.
I don't know. And yeah, Jesse, I don't know why I was thinking yours were YA. They're definitely not YA. Nope. Okay, so that question won't work. I'm seeing a lot of people who want to do the book tour. Yeah. I have no idea how this one's going to go down. And there's a bunch of sword fight votes too.
I feel like sword fight would totally be Brittany.
I love it. I do too. That's what I would have guessed. So that one's too easy. Okay. Although, do you have a sword fight? Is that a spoiler to ask? I'm trying to remember.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't read those scenes because when I gave you the draft, they were all like, sword fight, insert here.
Oh my God.
I haven't written them yet, but they're all over.
I love the insert. I feel like, have any of you guys done a video on that? I always want to, but I feel like I wouldn't have much to say besides put in a placeholder. What?
Nothing else to say besides I skipped that part and put insert here instead.
Exactly. It's pretty basic. It's very, very useful though. Okay, let's do the book tour one. So most likely to go on, I think I put a worldwide book tour, not just any book tour.
Ooh, we're going international?
Yeah. So I feel like what would play into is who is like a big traveler too, if you know what I mean. So
I'm ready.
this one's hard. You already ready? Shoot. Okay.
Oh shoot! I want to put 2 now.
Me too. And can we do more than one for the last one?
We do 2.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I don't know. Sure. Okay, that's true. I just have 2 people I feel like travel a lot.
Oh my God, you're making me second guess everything.
Okay, let's just go. Ready, go. Oh, yay. Who is everybody, basically? I love it.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, you guys.
Jesse, I was
We
going
gotta
to
go on book tour together.
I haven't seen you do any. I don't know why I'm sticking this to my face right now.
Hi. Hey, Moon.
Oh, hello everyone, Moon's bow.
What?
Cute.
You're going the wrong way.
Aw, cute. Is that a Christmas
Boy.
He's so cute. I thought it was like a Christmas present type bow.
No.
They say, who has the cutest pet? We won't go there.
Well, that.
That would not go well, you guys.
There's too much competition here.
Yeah.
Brittany, you're the only one without a pet. You're unbiased.
I'm not saying no.
I think the cutest pet is Brittany's invisible chia pet.
Aww.
Aw. Thank you.
What a cop out.
All right, so we're at the point in the evening. I should be using the banners because they're so cool. But the next one is a giveaway, and we're going to do the Song of the Dryad by Natalia Lee.
Yay! Woo.
Ooh, should I make the giveaway question related to your book? That would be way more fun.
Ooh, that'd be sweet. But what if somebody that wants to win it probably has never read it, so then they wouldn't know.
How
They
about
might know something about Natalia, though.
I was gonna say what's on the cover. Is that
Ooh.
too generic?
I'm covering the cover, so you can't see it anyway. So that could work.
Okay, I am too. So it's all good. It's all good. So, and then Natalia, you got to watch the comments for me because I don't know which one you're gonna have to pick what wins because there's multiple things on the cover.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, go guys. If that wasn't clear, since I already said it. What is on the cover of the Song of the Dryad?
They
So,
started
like
answering.
everybody's like getting it right. There's so many things.
There's so many. Oh gosh.
Well, the first one that came through is I don't know if it's just Luke or just Luck, but there's definitely a deer on the cover. Let me grab it and show you.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. And you guys, yeah, we're gonna definitely promote these lovely books.
Ta-da!
There's the deer.
I love it. I love
Or is it a dryad?
Hmm?
Is it a deer or a dryad?
It's a deer.
Okay. I was just checking.
Just checking.
Yeah, true. A
Mandy,
dryad
you
is
stop
like-
that. You stop that right now, Mandy.
I don't know my mythical creatures. Okay?
That's okay. That's okay. That was perfect. So just Luke, you can email me at bethanyautazadeh@yahoo.com, which you can find on my website, and we will get you your book. Okay, so then next is, hold on, gotta go to my banners. One of the Twisted Series books by Jessie Elliott. So this one, she has 3 books out, 3 gorgeous books. Do you have them on hand, Jessie? Do you have them with you? Oh wait, don't show them yet though, because I like this cover idea.
Hold on, in that case.
Yeah, okay, I got him.
Okay.
Oh,
I can make this one a little easier, so get your typing fingers ready, guys, because this one's going to go really fast. What color, one of the colors, is the 3rd book?
Ooh.
Making it a little tricky, but not really, if you know them.
I like that.
And Jessie, you got to call out the first person if you have it pulled up.
Okay, yeah, I do have it pulled up.
Okay. We've got a black, we've got a blue. I don't think black counts, guys. That's just font. That does not count.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it to Abigail Joanna. She said blue.
Nice. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, there's blue on there, right?
It's so pretty. Yep. Should hold up all of them for us really quick. If you guys haven't read, all of the books tonight are amazing. Just throwing that out there. That's why I'm giving them away to support these lovely people. So, okay, Abigail, you said one. Abigail, email me, BethanyAtazadeh@yahoo.com. Jessie's dancing with her books. All right, that was fun. So the third book is one of Mandy Lynn's standalone books. Because again, this is like your choice. So you get to pick out of three books. Are we counting the marketing books for this? I didn't know.
I don't feel like it.
Okay. So her fiction books. Sorry. Hi, Phoebe. We have a lot of cat appearances. I feel like Penny's out on the floor. Otherwise, I'd bring her in too. And is it Tifa? Am I remembering your cat's name right?
He's sick today.
Oh no.
That's why he's so quiet. Like Greg was just in here trying to hand feed him. He doesn't feel well, so he's not very talkative today.
Yeah, I always notice in your videos how he's like talking.
Oh, he's so loud. Oh my gosh. He's wonderful. But yeah, he's having an off day, so he's just quietly sitting over there.
Oh, I hope he feels better. Yeah. Okay, I forgot my question now. I got too excited about pets. Okay. This one is sort of maybe easy. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to say it. So get your typing fingers ready. The question is, to win one of Mandy's books, what is the setting of She's Not Here? The main setting. I don't know if this is too easy. Somebody grab the comments too, because my comments are slower than everybody else.
Oh, okay. I've got a.
Got somebody already?
Yeah. Renee Dugan got it with Hospital.
Yes. And then Mandy, do you have one of your books handy?
Meg says Earth.
Earth.
Yes.
It is set on planet Earth.
I mean, technically that's a win.
A win.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So, okay, tell me the name of the winner again so I don't forget.
Oh shoot, hold on. I was supposed to remember.
It was Renee.
Renee Dugan.
Oh, yeah, Renee. Okay. Renee, you know my email. Talk to you soon.
Get any one of these lovely books.
Yay. And you guys will get a new cover. Well, no, but it's ebook, so never mind. But I mean, you still get a new cover.
We'll get the new cover.
It'll be gorgeous. All right, so now I have a note to talk about Stolen Kingdom again. I don't know if anybody has any questions. I'm going to pull up Instagram because there was a bunch more, but
We have Stolen Kingdom.
yay.
I'm going to plug my Instagram real quick because I'm hosting a giveaway for a signed paperback. So if you guys want to win it and you're either in the US or Canada, go to my Instagram and my most recent post is a giveaway.
Oh, can I plug two?
Yeah.
Are they allowed to enter multiple giveaways?
Yes, of
I
course.
also have a giveaway for signed paperback of The Stolen Kingdom.
The accent is so bad. Yes, so I will. Okay, so I forgot to do this before the live because I was, very busy. But I will, after this is over, I'll put everybody's links below, and maybe I'll do you guys all have a link tree and all that jazz?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then I'll put their name and a little link tree so you can go find their Instagram accounts. Yay! Winning is fun. It's fun to win things.
I see a question. if you
Yeah?
don't have any.
Yeah, go.
Maya is just asking, how long does it take for you to write a book? And particularly, you could probably talk about Stolen Kingdom.
Oh, yes, Stolen Kingdom. Okay, first of all, my memory is the worst. Pretty much don't remember yesterday.
Oh.
But I think I have like a word count somewhere, so I'm just trying to picture it because I think it was around 3 months to fast draft. And I think I started it. I actually have like a note in my phone from when I was just doing something else and like coming out of the shower, and I like had this idea, so I sat down and I just kind of did the word vomit into the phone thing, and that was like May 20. What year is it? May 2018, I think. Maybe. I feel like I should look that up to be real honest. But I think it was May. Yeah. So that's when it officially started. And then I don't know if you meant like writing fast drafting was 3 months, but then I guess to get it out and published was a little over a year. I was the same thing as Natalia, where I was like, I'm going to publish it on this date. I'm going to have it all done and it's all ready to go. And I was so not ready. I think it was supposed to come out in like March and then April, May, June, July, and it just kept getting pushed back. So yeah. Oh, somebody said, okay, Maverick says,
oh, how fun. Oh my gosh, that's pretty.
Isn't that cool?
That's
I forget
beautiful.
to show people because this is what I film my videos on. How do I do this? There we go. But this is from Shutterstock. You can do pretty much anything.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Somebody says, ask Bethany when book 2 is coming out. Okay, this is a great question. Book 2 is coming out December 3rd. If I get it done.
Well,
So
it'll be fine. I'm not panicking. Not panicking at all. Gabriella says, is there going to be TSK merch? Well, maybe. Depends on how excited you guys are, honestly. Like, if that's something you guys want, I will pretty much do whatever there's interest in. So if everybody was like, somebody wanted a poster, and I was like, okay, I'll look into it. I'll figure that out eventually. I'm not a big merch person. I feel weird saying that because I feel like almost 98% of book people are. You guys
I'm not. I'm totally not.
Well, I like T-shirts and pins, and that's about it.
Oh, okay. I will say, okay. Book. Oh, sorry, I just dropped something. Book nerd.
That's cute.
I'm a t-shirt person.
I don't think I've worn an actual like book T-shirt since Twilight. I feel like Twilight was the last time I had like an actual fictional book T-shirt.
That's true. I like stuff that has like words, not graphics these days.
Yeah.
I feel like if it had a quote from the book, that was really good. And like just not like the picture of the book, but like a quote, and then like on the back you could write like Stolen Kingdom, you know, like
I like that. That'd be cool. T-shirts are hard though, because like, you know, I feel like that's a big investment. If you wear it, it's got to be really great. I feel like mugs would be my go-to. Do you guys like mugs?
Oh, I
love mugs, but I
love mugs.
I would do a quote, like a quote from the book.
That'd be cool. I like that idea. Okay, plotting right now. I'm getting very sidetracked. Candles. Yes, candles would be super cool. Okay.
There's another question here. Do you want another question?
Sure, yeah.
Samantha says, I love Ari. She is fierce, brave, and determined. Is she inspired by any strong female figures or fictional characters?
Kind of. So I kind of merged a lot of people together. So first of all, the book has very Persian culture, based on like just because of my hubby, and I think their culture is really fascinating. So I feel like all Persians in general are very, very bold people, and they like say it like it is. You know, there's no beating around the bush. It's just very cultural and normal. So there's a little bit of that. And then I also kind of like Wonder Woman. I feel like when I saw her movie, I was probably writing, I don't remember when the movie came out. Again, horrible memory. But I feel like she kind of just seeing her had a little bit of influence. And then also, do you guys know the Throne of Glass girl? What's her name? Starts with a C.
Selena?
Yes. Selena.
Yes.
I haven't read any of the other ones because I just couldn't get into it after that. But that first book, when I was reading her, she was very sassy. And I felt like as I read, my character got more sassy. Like, I don't know if anybody else says that. Is that just me? My writing gets very influenced by what I read. So I try to pick very carefully what I choose to read during drafting stage.
Honestly, I don't even like read anything.
Yeah,
I can't either.
Like nonfiction.
Right. Well, because I go two ways. Either it starts influencing me or I start feeling terrible. I'm like, wow, this book is awesome. I suck.
Yep.
I'm not going to write today.
Yeah.
And then it's just bad. So
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely relate to that. Oh my gosh. Yes.
On the other spectrum, I feel like I have to read when I'm editing because I get so in my head about editing that I have to be like, okay, what does good writing look like? All right.
I like that.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, when I do read, it goes one of two ways, like you said, Natalia. Sometimes it will be kind of detrimental and it'll be like, oh, I feel like crap now. sometimes, usually when I'm blocked already, you know, it's already a problem, it can make me feel creative again, weirdly enough. I don't know why.
Video games do that for me
Really?
a lot. Yeah, like when I first started writing Pistol Daisy, I was like totally into Red Dead Redemption 2, the video game. I don't know if any of you guys are gamers, but I totally am. So I'm so inspired by it, especially because a lot of the games I play now are massive open world. Like right now I'm playing a fantasy, and it's so much fun. And I keep getting ideas about like, I've always wanted to write an epic fantasy. And now your books are coming out, Bethany. And it's like, oh, I want to do this so bad. And that really inspires me. But then at the same time, it's not a book. So it doesn't make me like reflect on my work in a different way, if that makes sense. Just like movies, like I can watch movies, I can play games, but I can't read books when I'm writing at all.
That's fair, especially when you like pointed out the whole like we're seeing a finished product and then we're looking at our unfinished, brand new. I totally get that. Completely relate. Did we? Sorry, I forgot we were doing questions. Did you have more, Brittany? I have a couple.
I haven't seen any new ones. So.
Okay. Let me just read through. Most of these are what inspired you, which we talked about. Somebody said, "Is it going to be sold in Canada?" Yes, I think it already is. It should be. Jesse, you're in Canada.
I'm on it. Let me see.
Yeah, thank you. I don't have a lot of control. If you guys know stuff about indie authors and stuff, you know that we just press publish and then it kind of is like in someone else's hands, but it should be wide. And I did go wide this time. I don't know, for anybody who's curious, I did KDP only in the past and the unlimited, which is great, but I really wanted to try going wide this time. So I'm trying to get, and by that I mean mainly ebook, because what people don't know is that you can have your ebook and Kindle Unlimited, but your paperback can be wide. So this side tangent. Oh, did you have ideas for the cover when they designed it for you? Yes, I did. I worked with 8 Little Pages. So did Natalia. So I'm curious how you did it too. And in general, I love cover design.
Oh, me too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But we did, so I'm assuming you did this too, a questionnaire where you send like your blurb as it is so far. You send like Pinterest pictures, which I thought was really smart of her to ask for Pinterest pictures, because we almost all have a Pinterest board, right? And she wanted to know a little bit about like the main character, and then she wanted to know any covers that inspired me. So I actually have, I think on Pinterest it's uncovered. I don't think I hid it. I have a board of a ton of different covers that I think are just gorgeous. I sent her a lot of castles. So the whole castle in the cover was definitely
like, yep, castle.
Yeah. She had the original was, there was 2 mock-ups. So there was one with a princess on the cover who looked kind of like Jasmine, and then there was one with castles, which is literally almost exactly like, I should hold it up. I'm sure you guys have all seen it, but in case you haven't, for those watching, this is pretty much exactly what she sent me. This is like longer than you probably want to know, but I actually told her, I was like, this reminds me of book 4 and what I envisioned for book 4. So I was like, Claire, can we try making book 4, which is called, The Enchanted Crown. I was like, can we make this The Enchanted Crown? Then she went and tried to do a new mock-up for book 1. Nothing was working. I was like, nope, not that, nope. And so finally I'm like, you know what? I think this is the Stolen Kingdom to me. Let's go back to this design. And so we like went back to the original. And I feel a little bad if Claire's ever watching this. I'm sorry.
How long did the process take?
It took a couple months. It always gets more drawn out. So yeah, that's a whole other topic.
Yeah, it's tough. 8 Little Pages, like they do an amazing job with their covers, but it is a slow process. I definitely struggled with that. I literally used to wake up at like 5 a.m. and I knew she was ahead of me in her time zone, and I would like rush to my phone to see if she had emailed me, and I was like, oh, she still hasn't done it. But they're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous, what she creates.
I agree. It's such a hard place. I don't know what to say about that besides very stressful.
Yeah.
Especially when you want to make changes. But I feel like Mandy, as a cover designer, she also has designed our marketing series. So I feel like that was a night and day difference. Mandy's like, here you go. And I'm like, what about this? And she'll be
You
like,
also have like 0 changes.
well, I had a few, but yeah, mostly I was like, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, right off the bat, it took us a little bit to find the design, but once we got it, I think for like after book 1 was designed, it's just been like, I show you the cover for book 2, you're like, cool. Show you the cover for book 3, you're like, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, I love it. I do have a couple other questions. Sorry, what were you going to say, Brittany?
I was just going to add another question here. Yeah, ready? Gabriella says, can you share any of the names of future characters?
Ooh.
So, sorry, go ahead, Mandy.
No, I was just making sound effects.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is going to sound weird because a lot of people think that when I say that each one is a retelling, they think they're all like a different wrapped up story, but it's actually all one story throughout 4 books that just brings in like the skeleton and the beats of that retelling, and it brings in new characters. So you want to know a name of a future character? I guess the long answer that I'm trying to say is they're kind of the same characters. So Ari's throughout the whole series. Rena, Caden, the crew, Gideon, they're all in like, there is a couple new characters in book 3 and book 4, but I'll tell you this. How about this for some trivia? I'm going to change their names. They're not what I want them to be. So I changed, there's the bad guy's name is King Amir. I changed his name at least 15 times.
Wow.
Yeah. And I changed it the day before finalizing it too. So.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
I have a problem. Yeah. If it doesn't fit, I like it's not right. So.
Well, I guess so. Like my thing is, once I name a character, even if in my head I'm like, this is just temporary. It's never just temporary. I get stuck with it, and then sometimes I'm like, "Ooh, this is good."
I can't change it after that.
Yeah, I changed a character in I Am Mercy, but that's because I realized the name I chose for one of like her friends was not true to that time period. So I was like, So I just changed the spelling a little bit, and it worked.
That was one of the reasons, for the bad guy. His name originally was Ulrich. I can't remember how I said it. And then I thought I picked one that was more Persian, and then I was like, actually, that's French, so I changed it again. Yeah, anyway. But I feel like for me, they're placeholders until I get to know the character better, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, wow, this is perfect for them. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway. Jesse says TSK is in Canada. Yay!
I'll post the links for Amazon and Indigo if you guys want them.
Ooh, thank you. You're awesome. Yeah.
Charlie says that Tisk is in the UK.
Tisk.
I love that. I think that's great. Renee also.
I was just curious if you call it that, like when you're texting it to me, because I always say TSK, but you're like Tisk.
I do it.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say? I was
going to say, I don't know if you can answer this one either, but Renee says, do characters play different roles in different books, like Once Upon a Time, the TV show? So she says, like how Rumple was Rumple and the crocodile and the beast. Does that happen in your series? I don't know.
Yes, it does. Yes,
it does. I feel like that'd be so difficult to translate into a book.
Well, so I'm trying to not give stuff away, but there's even.
No, don't give stuff away. That was just I don't know, an observation. Don't say anything else.
Yeah, I won't say anything else. Good catch. Good catch. I tend to give things away.
Yes.
Somebody has a question for all of us. Writing Bricks is curious how we all choose names, because they said it's the hardest part. So I use Pinterest a lot, and babynames.com or whatever it is.
Baby names for sure. I feel like when I'm naming my characters, a lot of it, like I don't name them until I know their personality a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I think I tend to take the personality and then go to the babynames.com and find a name that I feel suits that personality really well.
Gotcha.
That's what I do when I'm outlining. I don't have any names. And then, so like right now, I have a document just of my characters' names so far, their personalities, and then like I have a stash of names that I'm like, I like these names. I might use them for side characters. So whenever I come to a new character in the book, I'm like looking through. I'm like, what name do I like?
That's awesome. Pinterest does have names too, you guys. So like, I think I made the Stolen Kingdom board live and I didn't feel like editing it. So they still have a bunch of random names that I threw in there as backups. Like,
how do you find names on Pinterest? I've never used it for that.
I think I literally searched baby names on Pinterest.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while, but once you find a pin that's just a name, and it's usually like a name with a cool background that gives you some vibes for the character too. Once you find a name, obviously Pinterest tends to show you more of that thing. So that helps.
That makes sense. I'll try that next time.
Yeah. It's fun because there's even a few, like, I think I sent Brittany one once where there's like a stack of names. And again, it's for babies. Like, that's the goal. But we repurpose it.
There are babies.
Yeah. There are book babies or character babies. Maverick says it's not Ulrich anymore. Nope, not. Rest in peace, Ulrich.
For Bethany and Mandy.
Sure.
How does the collaboration process work when writing a book? I'm writing a science fiction book with my mom. Thanks.
Cool. Cool.
I feel like it varies a lot between fiction versus nonfiction. Nonfiction is easy because if you guys didn't know already, each book is assigned to someone. So like I only have the proof copies right now. Because always. So like Bethany was this book, which meant she wrote the entire book and then she gave me the draft and I went in and added my 2 cents at the end of every single chapter. And same with like anything that's my book. I wrote the book, then Bethany went in and added her 2 cents. I feel like for fiction, you kind of have to
merge it more, right?
Yeah, you'd really have to have good communication skills when it comes to outlining.
And I feel like style would be difficult too.
Yeah. Well, you could get away with it by doing the you each write a different character's point of view, because then it makes it very clear which character is which, because each person can have a different writing style.
Right. That's a really good point. Yeah.
I love that. Monique says, can you pronounce the names of Caden's crew for us? And I totally can. I love that question. Just so you guys know, in the back of the book, I made something. I've never done this before. I made glossary.
Oh, how fun.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah. And again, it's like very unusual. So I'm not sure if everybody knows it, but then I tried really hard to like actually sound it out for you guys. Bosch is like the young kid, and that's actually the Persian word for yes. So I like that he's kind of the yes man. And then Daichi is like I think it's a Japanese name. I don't know why I'm blanking on that. I think I have.
It sounds Japanese.
Yeah, Daichi, and then what's his name? These are the names I changed a lot. Oh, Ryo. So Daichi and Ryo are like from another place. And then who is the other guy? Can't remember my characters. So there's Caden, obviously. Oh, Naveed is his best friend.
Oh, that's such a great name. Oh my gosh. I love that name.
And then Ilium is the only one that stayed. Oh, and Caden stayed because I really liked Caden's name. Ilium is the name I just made up because I thought it sounded like William.
That's a pretty name.
Thanks. I was literally, when I first made them up, I took a bunch of names that I just knew and I like just put a twist on them. And that was my placeholder. So like I had a Jaff because I was like Jeff with an A. And then Ilium, literally I just was playing around. So yeah, the one that looks like Rio, I know I actually sometimes say Rio in my head too, but it's Ryo. So think of like Ryan with an O. So yeah, thank you for the glossary. They said. That's awesome. Can you guys hear Penny? I don't know if you can hear this.
I heard that something.
She's like growling. Penny, come here. Calm down. So yeah, what was Naveed's name at first? He had like 4. The one back was Omid, and then before that there was a Valen, spelled like 5 different ways, which was really fun to research. Oh my gosh, word searching, that was such a pain. But I really liked Valen, but then I was like, that's not very Persian sounding. So, and all the guys' names were ending in N for a long time. I don't know. This is fun for me to talk about, but I don't want to bore you guys. So should we do our last game? Because we do have one more. And it's past an hour. Are you guys doing okay? I don't want to keep.
I just need to plug in my computer. Hold on.
Okay. Sorry, Mandy. While Mandy's going, I will explain the game. So this one is called, I have a banner for it. Name that original fairy tale.
Oh, I'm going to be terrible at this. Oh my God.
I think you guys all will be, because I pulled up some really creepy statistics. Or statistics, is that the right word? Facts, factoids? I don't know. So whoever just guesses it, just throw out names, and in the comments throw out your best guesses as well. If Brittany, you want to kind of throw out comments as they come in? Maybe? Sure. Okay. So the first one is, which fairy tale actually has 2 genies? This one's a little easy.
Aladdin.
2?
Yep. The original has 2 genies. There's one that lives in a lamp and one that lives in a ring.
Ooh, interesting.
In a ring is not as powerful.
Interesting.
So that was kind of our practice one, because I knew you guys would get that.
I mean, is it Aladdin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Mandy's
I'm looking at the comments.
she's like, that's too easy. It can't be Aladdin.
Well, I don't know.
All right, this next one's a little bit harder. Which fairy tale do they usually live 300 years?
Everyone lives 300?
Well, the main character, families. That's a horrible way to say it. And you can guess wrong too. Like, these are hard ones. Somebody says
the dwarfs.
no, I don't know. Maybe they do, but I don't know. Oh, yep, everybody's getting it. Little Mermaid.
Really?
Interesting. Everybody guessed that. I would have no idea.
Isn't that crazy? They have the average lifespan for a mermaid is 300 years. I thought that was cool. It might come into play in book 2. So, which fairy tale do a family member, cut off their toes?
Ooh, Snow White?
Cinderella.
Hold on.
Is it Cinderella?
Yes.
Cinderella.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Brittany. Yep, you got it. Cinderella.
Mhm.
How did you know?
Do you know why?
So the shoe could fit into the shoe. Duh.
And
Oh.
No.
Isn't that gross?
Yeah.
And then the other one cut off their heel. Because you would totally live through that, right?
You really wanted to marry the prince.
Yeah.
Not you.
The next one is, which fairy tale is the penalty for the magic? Hold on, I gotta read this right. Oh shoot, I don't understand my own question. We're skipping that one. Which fairy tale does the evil queen eat a heart and a liver?
I feel like that's Snow White.
Maybe.
Yep. You got it. Yep, that's it.
Oh, it is Snow White?
I had to look. I forgot. But yep, that's it.
Okay.
Yay. Which fairy tale does the princess throw the prince at the wall in disgust?
Oh man.
She throws the prince at the wall in disgust. In the
That's the-
original.
I said Rapunzel.
Nope.
Okay.
Sleeping Beauty?
Nope.
So,
What guessing?
not a fairy tale? It's not really a fairy tale.
Oh, somebody got it. Wait, did you say this, Mandy? The Frog Prince.
No, I said Pocahontas.
Ah, Pocahontas.
I'm like, that's not a fairy tale though.
But Mandy, there's no walls in the forest.
That's a good point.
There's a wall and a hut, okay?
Okay, good point. Yes, it is for everybody who's guessing the Frog Prince. Back when he was a frog, she did not kiss him. She threw him at the wall. So if you ever wanted to know what the original fairy tales are, it's really fun to look them up. Which fairy tale does the prince get blinded by thorns?
Beauty and the Beast?
Nope. I mean,
Sleeping
maybe.
Beauty?
Nope.
That was going to be my guess too, a Sleeping Beauty.
People are guessing Rapunzel.
Yes, that's the one.
It was Rapunzel.
Yep. They when the evil lady is like figures out that it's the prince, she hides in the tower instead and calls him up. I don't know how he falls for it, but he climbs up and she's there and she it's like, ha ha, I got you, and she throws him out and he falls on thorns.
Eek.
So he survives. Yeah.
They're so dark.
I know.
The originals were.
We haven't even gotten to the worst one yet. Do you want me to keep going?
I don't know, but if it's about Pinocchio, I know the answer.
Wait, I don't have a Pinocchio. Tell me.
Okay. So I recently did a Disney trivia thing at a bar.
Oh, no.
And the question was, in the original Pinocchio, how did Pinocchio die? And everyone across the board guessed like he was caught on fire. He was hung. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, this is a children's story.
I hated that movie so much.
Really?
That's one of the ones that I would never go back and watch again. I could not stand it.
I don't feel like I've ever watched it again either.
I feel like I need to reread all the original fairy tales.
Right? Now, the trick is, though, that, like, there's a lot of versions. So the kind of cool thing is they've been all retold multiple times. So, like, some of these that I'm telling you are from, like, a certain century where they got really dark in that century. I don't know. This next one is probably the darkest one.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well,
maybe not, but it's the saddest one for me, at least. Which fairy tale does the princess wake up pregnant?
oh, Sleeping Beauty.
Yep.
Wow. Oh my God.
Wow, I
Seriously?
never would have guessed that.
I know, it's terrifying. Like, I would not recommend reading that original one. There's a lot of different versions, but one of them is pretty dark.
That's
Terrifying.
They also, like, eat her children. Or try to. They don't, though. So it's okay. They don't actually. Anyway.
They just attempt to.
They attempt to. So sad. Oh, everybody guessed Sleeping Beauty for that one. Okay, the last one is, which fairy tale is the princess actually supposed to kill the prince? Again, kind of dark.
I was gonna say Shrek.
Beauty. I mean, no, not
Actually, that makes sense.
I hate myself.
Bethany, is it Beauty and the Beast?
Nope.
Oh.
Although maybe she is supposed to. I don't know. I can't remember in that one. I don't think so, though.
What we named?
Someone in the comments said The Little Mermaid.
Yep. That's it.
Really?
Yep. So originally, the prince and the Little Mermaid actually married somebody else. And then they're like, oh, too bad for you. You can't come back to the water unless you kill him.
Oh.
I'm like summarizing, but it was pretty bad.
Interesting.
Yeah. But she didn't do it. And she it was a long story, but she said she couldn't do it. And then she floated up and became some light being or something instead.
Interesting.
Like,
That's a better ending, sort of.
It's kind of, yeah, it's like, as the originals go, it's not bad.
Did you, Bethany, did you read any of those for inspiration and ideas while you were drafting?
I did.
Yeah.
I read specifically the ones that I wanted to pull from,
Mhm.
So I have, for mine, it's the Stolen Kingdom is Aladdin, and then I have The Little Mermaid, and then Beauty and the Beast, and then Sleeping Beauty. And so I just kind of wanted to see what the original was so that I didn't get too influenced by Disney, because I don't want Disney coming after me if I accidentally do something that they created, Like, for example, I can't use the name Jasmine because that's them. I can't, actually, I thought I couldn't do a blue genie, but then I've seen so many retellings where genies are blue, so I don't think that one's actually a Disney thing.
Crazy, because I literally just read a Aladdin retelling. Well, it wasn't really an Aladdin retelling. It was a dark romance with Jasmine and Jafar, and they used those names.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like technically you can't copyright a name, so you can get away with it maybe.
Yeah.
But I do wonder, though, I'm curious what the name of that book is then, if they talked to Disney and made it okay.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay, deal.
Someone in the comments is saying the one about Anastasia was the darkest of all for me. Do you know that one?
Oh, I don't know that one. Sarah, you should tell us. I see that comment. You should share, like, briefly why it's dark.
I feel like that movie alone, which by the way was not a Disney movie.
Not a Disney movie.
It was produced by Fox. I only know this because the Disney trivia I just did. Because I got that one wrong. But I feel like that movie alone was pretty dark for like a kids movie. It was. I remember it being creepy, which is kind of why I like it.
Mm-hmm. I really like that movie, but yeah, I think you're right. That one is a kind of dark and creepy movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Yeah, Anastasia is a real. I mean, she was real.
Yeah, yeah, I believe so.
So some people. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I agree with you guys. That was really, really dark. So we do have one more giveaway. It's supposed to be here. I'll switch to it. The Stolen Kingdom again as an ebook. But again, I forgot to prepare questions for this. I have like one in mind, but I feel like it's too easy. Do you guys like Brittany? I'm putting you on the spot here.
What's on the cover?
Yeah, what's on the cover?
Or you can ask them what the title is for book 2. Don't nobody say it.
Okay.
That's a good one, actually.
That one's really. Is that too easy?
Too easy, maybe.
I don't know. They would have had to like watch your videos and be aware, so that kind of shows that they're like, following you.
What color is the cover for book 2?
Or you could say book 3 because you've released all titles.
There you go. That's way trickier.
I feel like you mentioned book 4 like a while ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, guys, don't guess yet. We're not ready.
GDP was too easy. That is book 2. I'm gonna open it up. Book 3 or book 4. Start guessing now, but whoever guesses like the actual title of one of those 2. So it gives you a little bit of options. It's the Jimmy King. Oh my gosh. There are 3-word titles, all of them. They all start with the, so that helps you out a little bit.
I think we have a winner.
Oh my gosh. Who is it? I see a couple.
Well, let me double check with you that I've got it right.
Okay.
I know now I'm thinking guess the
Crown.
So there is, actually no, I was gonna say this is right, but no, it's not the Enchanted Hunter. The Enchanted Crown is the first winner.
Okay, it's Lexi Payne.
Nice. Go Lexi. Okay, so email me at bethany@yahoo.com and we will connect and get you an ebook. Yes, there is a castle on the cover. Good answer. There's a castle on the cover of all 4 books. Spoiler. Okay, so that was really easy. And then the last thing that I really had was just, I had a couple more Stolen Kingdom questions that I wanted to make sure I answer before I forget. And then if you guys had any more for me that you think would be good.
Can I say one? Lexi's just saying she already has the ebook, so you can give it to somebody else. And I think the next person was E.
Huey? Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, Lexi. You're so sweet. So E. Huey can message or email me, and you can get a copy of The Stolen Kingdom. So the questions that I had were actually really good. So I'm just going to scroll up really quick and remember to bring them up. So the first one was, am I doing signed copies? And the short answer of this is yes, but in like 6 months, because I don't want to, the Amazon algorithm's kind of fun. It actually is very aware. So like as you guys are buying the book online and on like the Amazon store, it's figuring out who my target readers are, which is so cool. Mm-hmm. And so I really want Amazon to get a good grasp of who likes my book before I start buying them myself to sell, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So that was the first one.
I have one for you. I don't know if it counts. I'm curious about, and I know you kind of did a video about this, but like ARC readers, how many ARC readers you had, how early you sent those ARCs out. Like, I'm so curious about how you did all of this.
Well, you've got a lot of reviews already. I'm jealous.
No, my ARC readers are the best. They're
She's like, that's why I'm so curious. Like, you do such a great job, and your ARC readers are so, like, they do their job, and it's amazing. So I'm curious about how you've pulled it off.
Okay, I'll try to do this. Let's see. So I opened it up pretty far in advance. Well, it felt like far in advance to me, like way before I was ready to actually send it out. I think 2 months. So I feel like the longer you can give yourself, the better, because then you just have more opportunities to talk about it. So that'd be my first advice, is just like talk about it a lot, because every time I would talk about it, I'd get more signups. It wasn't like they all were at the beginning and then nobody was interested after that. It was pretty steady. And then I had like, I think just over 100 people signed up. And so out of that, I decided, I was like, okay, this is the first book in the series. So instead of being stingy, I would like to let as many people as possible read it, because I assume, just kind of from what I've done with beta readers and stuff like that, that the group will grow smaller as I get through the series, and like it'll get just tighter knit as I go on. So I wanted it to be the same people if they're interested. So I decided that I wouldn't say no to anybody unless their Kindle email was not right, or they didn't sign up correctly. So I was like, if they can't follow the directions, then I don't think they would leave a review. Like, you have to be on it enough to follow the directions, and then I will trust you to leave a review. So there were a couple people who just didn't catch that, and they did like a Gmail email or a Yahoo email, and I was like, that's okay, no worries, but you gotta wait till it comes out. And then I think the last thing, my third tip, is just to do everything really individual whenever possible. Like, I try really hard to be one-on-one. I think I had 80 sent out, so 80 was a lot to be one-on-one with, but I tried to like message personally whenever I could and just be like, hey, how are, like, here you go, and I'll help you out with it. And then when I ask for reviews, I tend to try to be personal with it and just be like really thankful. That was a long answer. I'm sorry.
No, I love it. Like, there's so much to learn from you, so I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I love working with people, especially when they're excited about the book with you. But like I said, there was one person who emailed me and they were like, I didn't like it, so I won't be leaving a nice review. And I was like, you didn't have to tell me that.
Oh my God, how rude.
I mean, but yeah, otherwise it went great.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you have like 40 some odd ratings and reviews already on good.
Yeah, and you've already got like 8 or something reviews on Amazon, and that was first thing this morning.
13 right now.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yay, thank you. That's a perfect segue into I actually have a note to be like, thank you guys. Thank you for doing. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. That's amazing. And I do feel like one other thing I forgot to say that I did, which is super sneaky, but I will own up to it, is that I press publish on Sunday night. And so there's no guarantee with KDP, especially. KDP takes longer than CreateSpace from what I've noticed. But I was like, either it'll get published on time or it'll get published early. And it did go live, I want to say like Monday around noon or something like that, or maybe more like 3. But anyway, whenever I figured out that it went live, I emailed everybody right away. I was like, hey guys, this is my strategy. Like, you've got an extra day to get your review in so that on the actual release day, it'll have a bunch started. Yeah. That's
smart. I'm like mentally taking notes of everything that you're telling us right now.
Oh, yay. So yeah, that was really fun. And then, oh shoot, there was one more. Oh, that literally, where do I find ARC readers was one of the questions. That's perfect. So you already caught it. Did anybody have any questions in the comments that I missed?
Don't see any additional ones.
Somebody did say that you have to have spent $50 to leave a review, and they told me that in an email. Oh, Monique, here we go. Wasn't able to leave an Amazon review because I hadn't spent $50 on Amazon in the last year. So that's totally okay. I think with Amazon, you actually used to have to be a verified purchase, whatever it's called. But now they're fine with it as long as, you've actually spent money on their platform.
Sometimes they're super strict. If you like say you got a free copy, they will sometimes not let the review go up, which is annoying. Yeah. And they don't I'll say, because I don't think this is wide knowledge to everyone. If your like Amazon account is linked, like your Amazon email is the same email linked to your Facebook account, and you have your Facebook friends leaving reviews for your books, sometimes they'll give you a hard time about that too.
Yeah.
So
which is why I stopped saying yes to being Facebook friends. Like, also, I don't want to share too much personal information, but it's more like if I'm friends with all my readers, well, not all my readers, but like the people who support me, then yeah, they won't take the reviews. It's crazy.
They're very strict about their reviews.
But sometimes you get past it. What?
Jay's just asking if she should, or he, I'm sorry, it's just Jay, I don't know which, but is book two is up for pre-order. Should they pre-order or wait?
So you're saying on Nook. So with the Nook, actually it's cool how you can pre-order anytime, and it's fantastic because they will all count on the day the book releases.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But when it comes to Amazon, I think Amazon's the only company that counts them as they come in. So yeah, to me, that surprised me that traditional authors wanted pre-orders, super early, like a year out. Because to me, I'm like, I want them all around release week. But now that I'm going wide, I think it's fantastic to order, especially if it's Nook, because yeah, absolutely. One weird thing
Amazon needs to catch up and just do what everyone else is doing.
I know, right? I will say, though, one weird thing is that Amazon, you can see your pre-orders, but when it comes to Ingram, you can't. And it was so frustrating to me because I had these pre-order goals, and I was like, okay, I've gotten where I need to be on Amazon, but I have no idea for Ingram. I don't know if like any books have sold. So then when I finally saw they open it up, I think they say 10 days before release, whenever they start printing, but really it was like 7 days, I think I started seeing them appear, and they appeared in chunks. So I was like, okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's good. Oh my goodness, that's great. It was like, oh, okay, so I have sold some books there. It was kind of terrifying before that. I was like, oh no, what if
I assume you can see it if you sell pre-orders through Nook and all that, right?
So I'm using that's a good question. Draft to digital, and I think so. I would have to go look because I was kind of feeling my way through that, so I'm still kind of a newbie. But yeah, I think they have a page, like a book accounts or something. Yeah. So anyway, there was one other question I had, and then I'm good if you guys are good. Somebody wanted to know who from the Stolen Kingdom will be in the next book in the Ginny Keep. And I feel like I probably should have brought that up at the beginning of this live when more people were watching, because they'll all be. It's like the same people. They're going to be continuing on. There's going to be a new POV, and then the third book is a novella, and it kind of goes into 2 different characters, and then they all come together in book 4. I hope that made sense.
It's like a Cinder type thing. Yeah, it sounds like.
Exactly. Yeah. Literally inspired by the Lunar Chronicles.
Yeah. One more question. We have one more.
Yeah, I would love that. As long as you guys are okay with it.
Samantha's just asking, will there be a hardcover?
Good question. So in this group, I think the only person that's done hardcover is Natalia. So I actually want to pick her brain about this, but I don't know if it's worth it for an indie. I haven't decided, because I think it'd be super cool, but just so you know, the background behind the scenes, you have to pay more for the dust jacket because you have to have the flaps and whatnot. And then you have to charge your readers more because it's way more expensive to print. And that's all I know so far. So I haven't decided. What do you think, Natalia?
I think it's tough, especially because when I published Song of the Dryad, I was trying to go more of the traditional route. Yeah. So the hardback and the ebook were the only thing that came out at first. And I did that because I wanted people to have the highest quality book possible, which I thought to be the hardback. And the pre-orders did really well. I was actually really surprised by how many people wanted the hardback and they bought it. And it does still sell now. But I feel like if I was to release a paperback and ebook first, I don't know if I would then sell a hardback because, so many readers already bought, either your paperback or your ebook. So then do they want to go back and buy the more expensive one? Especially because so much excitement is around the very first day. And that's when so many people buy it. So it's tough. I personally don't plan to do any hardcovers with Pistol Daisy coming up because I'm going so indie. But there is also something so special about having a hardcover on your shelf. And I think The Stolen Kingdom would look amazing in hardcover.
Aww.
So yeah, I mean, it's tough. Like if you were able to upload to Ingram for free, like you're able to with KDP, and just order like a proof copy in hardback, I think it would be so perfect. But I don't know if hardcover would be worth spending the extra money.
Yeah,
like after release day.
Hardcovers.
Yeah, you have hardcovers too. What am I thinking? So I knew that. I've seen your books. Dang it.
You sold we sold them at a table.
Well, they weren't out though, so I'm just kidding. But I actually have Natalia's in hardback and I have yours in paperback, Mandy. So I just was putting it together.
I've noticed. So the reason why I do the hardcovers is I've noticed if someone's buying a signed book, they tend to prefer a hardcover.
Okay.
So I bring them to all the cons I do, and they tend to sell. Like I do still sell more paperback, but I always like to have the hardcover because like one guy, when I did Fan Expo this weekend, he was like trying to decide which book, and his wife was like, "Oh, just buy both of them in paperback." He's like, "Well, I prefer hardcover." So his wife was like, "Well, just buy both in hardcover." So they did.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I love when people support like that. It's like, sure, yeah, you could totally buy.
And I was like, well, there's a third one too.
Oh my gosh. There's so many comments. Please, I love hardcovers. Okay. I did do a poll once where I asked people how much they wanted hardcovers versus paperback, and I feel like it was 50-50. Like it surprised me.
I did a poll too, and it was pretty close. Yeah.
But I think Natalia's right though when you said the putting out the most expensive book first. Like if you're gonna do hardcover, do it first. I think that makes a lot of sense because at least that's what I see traditional publishing do too.
What if when you came out with book 2, you then released the hardcover of book 1 along with?
Oh, that's exciting!
Or a 1-year anniversary special edition.
Right. Yeah. Everybody wants them to like have them match.
So speaking of the year anniversary, like I'm gonna follow that. I do have a thought in my head to do audiobooks.
Ooh. Would you read it or would you hire somebody to read it?
I would hire somebody.
Yeah.
I've got a card. Someone approached me this week and was like, I do audiobook narration. So if you want her info, I've got it.
Okay, cool. I love that. I have my hubby is super like business oriented and like the money side. So he's always like, well, he doesn't say it this way, but basically what's the ROI? Like, why are you buying that thing? So that keeps me from buying a lot of stuff and doing a lot of stuff too soon. So I told myself, like, whatever I do, the book needs to be successful and be proving that it's going to do well if I do that, if that makes sense. So I feel like if I did hardcover, I would maybe set some number, like if I sell like 2,000 paperbacks, then I will do hardcover or something like that, you know, like something that I feel like is really good.
Yeah, or like a special edition or something would be really fun with like a little additional thing that nobody gets in the ebook or the paperback. Like if you did a separate short story or something, that'd be so sweet.
That'd be so cool. Oh, I love that. Or maybe, I think this might be too thick, but just spitballing, maybe like all 4 books in one, like some kind of bundle thing. I don't know if that'd be.
I wonder
they do
if
the
they
box.
could do that.
Yeah, box it. That's the word.
Like they're individual books, but like they're in like a box.
That would be so cool.
I don't know if Ingram does that unless you would like buy it yourself and like put the boxes together and then ship it that way.
That's true.
Oh,
Or I could like hire somebody to do just one cover and box them up into like, or put.
That'd be for like the Stolen Kingdom series.
Yeah, exactly. Like a
Huge
whole
book, like it's a Bible.
Oh my gosh. Super random little fact. I did not understand formatting when I started with Evelyn's Number. So like I've learned so much since then that I can make books so much smaller than I used to know how to do. So like Evelyn's Number went down by like 150 pages when I finally figured that out. Oh. Yeah. So because I was doing the generic 6x9, like 12-point font, really big spacing, blah, blah, blah.
When I first started formatting books, oh my gosh, they were so ugly. Like the very first proof I ever ordered, I got it in the mail and opened it. I was like, oh, what is this? Like it was so narrow on the page and it was like double spaced. It was terrible. It was so terrible. But you have to learn, right?
Yep. There's only one way to learn. Literally. I totally relate to that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, all the comments are like, Phoebe, because she walked past.
She's literally been lying on my arm for like a half an hour. And she finally got up.
I love that.
Yeah, love me.
Yeah. Phoebe is very loving. Sarah says, is TSK preteen friendly? I would say yes. I
would say so, yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I think so. I was just trying to remember what preteen technically is. Is that like 10 to 13 or 10 to 14?
Yeah, 10 to 13.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like as long as you're okay with a smooch. Sprayed edges. Actually, okay, Shawneen is saying like, I don't know if you're saying to like just do this myself or what you're kind of suggesting, but or you're probably thinking like a company does sprayed edges. I don't know a company that does it, but I have thought about painting my taking like a paintbrush and just trying it for fun.
I want to do it to one of mine one of these days. I keep seeing more and more people doing it. And I'm like,
Have you seen anybody do it successfully? Because I watched a video of a girl doing it and it turned out so bad.
Really?
Like the pages were like stuck together. It was terrible. Like the book got totally ruined and I was like, nope, not doing it. Not gonna do it.
You literally have to use like a spray paint, not like paint it on. The spray will do it very lightly.
Right.
Oh, that makes sense. I was totally going to paint it, but I was going to use one of my, I have too many proof copies. So I was like, because I wanted to bring one to be.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I have too many proof copies if she's not here. I know what I'm doing this weekend.
And Mandy did one time, you ripped out the pages and you made flowers and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
One time.
Anyone going to my wedding, you'll see that at the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
The pages from I Am Mercy.
Peggy says use stamp ink. Like, do you mean, Peggy, to like actually
I think just take like a sponge or just, you know how the stamp ink comes on a sponge? I think you would just take it and go, because then it won't dry crunchy.
That makes sense.
I was even thinking like food coloring, or would that like dye the pages?
I think
that would look cool.
That could be cool, yeah.
You'd have to like really hold it tight though, otherwise it could seep inside the book.
Yeah.
After you open it, you're like, ooh.
Like blood coming down.
But for some books, that may work.
Yeah, right.
You'd be like, that's intentional. I did that on purpose.
I feel like this is what's so fun about being indie or self-published authors. Like you can experiment and be super creative and have so much fun. And I just love it.
Well, I've seen people like, I forget who it was. It was one of the booktubers that has like a self-published poetry book. She took her poetry book and she like annotated it and then she like sells it on Etsy. I'm like, well, that's like the coolest thing ever. Because like, I'd buy that if I was really into a book and I want to see like what the author has to say about specific scenes, or in this case,
for like giveaways, like annotating.
Yeah,
you've actually done it?
No, I've thought about it.
You should do it. I feel like I'd be super curious what you'd write.
I didn't do that.
But then I would have to reread my book, and I don't want to.
Yeah, that's scary.
Ain't that true?
I have thought about like if I ever was to do that, I was like, what would you do? I kind of got stumped on would you, I don't know, look up all the beats and try to put something per beat, or would you only look up a couple things, or would you look up your favorite scenes?
I feel like my favorite thing would be like to write a song that would go with that specific scene. So then that person could like search the song, play the song, and then read the scene.
I have playlists in my books.
Or behind the scenes. Maybe I'm going to do this now. I'm like maybe like you could put like, oh, this character's name was originally blah, blah, blah. Like cool little behind the scenes things.
Yeah. So super random, but the book box, Once Upon a Book Club box that The Stolen Kingdom is in, case you guys didn't know, Once Upon a Book Club does where you open a present on certain pages that goes along with. So it could be cool to do something where you have little things you open, like probably not presents, but like little hints that you open or as you read along. I don't know.
Or if there were links, like you could tell them, like in the book or whatever, like go to this link and then open these different links when you get to it.
I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my gosh. I did actually, I did poll, I think I polled my patrons at one point because when I was doing the first writerly care packages, I sent out a book called Bird by Bird, which is an amazing writing book. Anybody doesn't know, but I actually did want to write in it. And then there was like, I think one person, maybe two people that were like, please don't write in the book. I have OCD and that would drive me crazy. So then I wrote on sticky notes so that they could take them out.
I love well-loved books. Like one of my favorite college books is I have a huge copy of a Shakespeare book. It's literally all of his plays. And I can't tell you how much of that book I had to read for one of my classes, but I scribbled the heck out of it. And I love going back and seeing my notes because some of the scenes, like especially the comedies, I would be like, that's funny. Like I literally just write that in the margin.
Really?
I've totally written in my copy of Save the Cat. Like it's destroyed with like highlights.
Oh,
yeah.
My copy of On Writing is destroyed. Like I feel like a book is not loved until it's written in.
I love that. That makes me so happy. I do enjoy reading other people's comments though. Like if you've ever seen not a library book, but usually like a book that got donated or something, and there are comments like that, it feels like reading someone's diary. Like, what is this?
Have you ever gotten like a donated book and it has like a random sticky note in it, and you're trying to figure out like, oh, what's this have to do with?
Yeah.
And you know they just use it as a bookmark, but you're like,
Or a receipt. I've gotten some with receipts in there. I'm like, what the heck?
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
There's a question for you from E. Huey. Will you be doing an unboxing of your Once Upon a Book Club box?
Definitely will. Definitely will. It might come in the mail next week. So
is it? Because I ordered mine too, and I'm like,
I think so. I saw something about tracking numbers being given to everybody in the next day or two. So I assume that it's like a weekish away, and I'll probably literally unbox it and then go sit down and edit the video and put it up. So I feel bad. I kept you guys here for 2 hours. I did not mean to do that, but I'm really happy that you guys were willing to hang out with me. Thank you so much.
So much fun.
Wait, hold on. I've got something. Ta-da! Thank you.
Oh.
I love these banners. Thank you guys for real, though, for celebrating with me and everybody watching. Don't forget to review The Stolen Kingdom. I got the little note there. I'm definitely going to go back and read all your comments for all these amazing ideas. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry it went so fast. It was hard to keep up, but I'm going to go back and watch everything and enjoy 2 hours worth.
Right.
But yes, thank you, guys. Is there anything else before we go? No? Okay, good. Just wanted to check. All right, so we'll sign off now, guys. Thank you, and thank you to these lovely ladies for hanging out with me. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. We keep waving until